What's up, everyone? Dr. Chris here, and I want to share with you a conversation that may be a little challenging, may be tough to wrap your mind around, but it will be extremely valuable. So I was adjusting someone today, haven't seen her since before the holidays, and she ended the holidays on some pretty high stresses as far as work goes, and maybe even in her family life. But what she had expressed to me was the work stresses were really high as they were trying to wrap up the year, and went in through the holidays and is back. And so in the beginning to middle of December, she was sick. During the break, sick. She thought she was getting better, got sick again, back at work. So in that, she was trying to tell me that something's wrong with her body. And I paused and I let her know, hey, there's nothing wrong with your body. She looked at me in a not so happy look, let's say. And so I explained, and that's what I'm going to explain here today. Nothing is wrong with your body. If you're constantly getting sick, whether it's you or your kids, it's not that something's wrong with your body. It's not that something's wrong with your immune system. In fact, your immune system in those moments is working at its hardest. So we need to figure out what is causing this issue, because it is not a nervous system issue. For some, it may be that they're subluxated and they need to be adjusted. For others, it could be the foods that they've been eating, or the lack of sleep during the holidays, or the excessive sugar, or it could be the lack of water. There could be a whole host of things, and I'll bet that in a matter of minutes we can figure out what it is and why someone's immune system would be suffering or repetitively being challenged. It is not that your body is off. Your body is doing its best. When it is in that state of like sickness and you're congested and you're fevery and you feel awful, do you know that's your body working properly? It's trying to rid itself of those pathogens, the bacteria, the viruses, the whatever it is. It's trying to do its best to get it out. The problem is we don't stop. We keep going and going and going. And we try to keep pushing through life when your body is trying to put you on the sideline. It's trying to put you on the bench to recover and rehab and recuperate so that you can come back out and do some more work. But we're not letting it do its job because we've got work, we've got deadlines, we've got family stuff. And it's tough to say no to those things. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. And sometimes, we actually do hit that pause button. And I would urge you, if you do feel ill, if your kid feels ill, push that pause button. Pause, let the body heal, because it's trying to do the thing that's going to help you get over it and build that immunity. So whether it is a constant cold or flu or a digestive issue or whatever it is, your body is furiously trying to adapt to your environment. So we may need to change something internally, maybe in your spine. That's where we come in. Maybe it's in your diet, maybe it's in your sleep, maybe it's in your lack of exercise, lack of movement. There can be a lot of things, like I mentioned, but it's not that your body is doing anything wrong. It's doing its darndest to keep you going. So, number one, thank your body, be grateful because it's doing its thing on your behalf. Number two, let's figure out what that thing is. If you're dealing with something over and over again chronically, let's figure it out. Let's have a conversation and let's start to change that so that it's not something that perpetuates on and on in the future. It's 2020, it's a new year. Let's cut those things off right now and start new habits to make sure that you are your healthiest. That's all I got for you. See y'all later. Bye.